Santa Claus Killer, Santa Claus, Bruce Pardo uncover the darkest crimes, shocking mysteries, and real-life investigations. Welcome to Fame Files, Part, where truth is more terrifying than fiction. Fame Files cover all the true crime stories of the whole world with you on this channel. Stay connected with us and keep watching daily true crime stories on Fame Files. Santa Claus Killer, the Bruce Pardo Christmas Massacre, a true crime documentary introduction. Christmas Eve is a time for family, joy, and celebration. But on December 24, 2008, one California neighborhood was torn apart by an act of unimaginable horror. A man dressed as Santa Claus walked into a family gathering and turned the season of giving into a nightmare of bloodshed. This is the true story of Bruce Pardo, the Santa Claus Killer. The man behind the masked narrator, Bruce Jeffrey Pardo, seemed like an average man. A 45-year-old aerospace engineer, he lived in the suburbs of Los Angeles. But behind the friendly smile was a man hiding a storm of anger, financial ruin, and resentment. Interview with crime expert. Crime expert, Pardo had recently gone through a bitter divorce from his wife, Sylvia Ortega Pardo. He was ordered to pay thousands in spousal support and had secretly been unemployed for months. This was a man who felt like he was losing control of his life. Narrator, instead of moving on, Bruce Pardo decided to take revenge. And he planned his attack with chilling precision. Christmas Eve Massacre, December 24, 2008. The Ortega family had gathered at their home in Covina, California, for a night of holiday cheer. Children played, gifts were exchanged, and laughter filled the air. But outside, a monster was lurking. Narrator, at approximately 11:30 p.m., Bruce Pardo arrived at the house dressed in a Santa Claus suit, carrying a large gift-wrapped package. Inside the box was a homemade flamethrower and 4 handguns. When 8-year-old Katrina Ortega ran to the door to greet Santa, Pardo shot her in the face. Narrator, then, he opened fire on the family, killing 9 people, including his ex-wife, Sylvia. As panic spread, he used the flamethrower to set the house ablaze. Flames consumed the home within minutes, leaving behind nothing but ash and tragedy. Escape and suicide. After his brutal massacre, Bruce Pardo had one final step in his plan: escape. He drove to his brother's home in Sylmar, about 30 miles away, but things didn't go as planned. Crime expert, Pardo had suffered severe burns from his own attack. The flames had melted parts of his Santa suit onto his skin. Realizing there was no way out, he put a 9mm pistol to his head and pulled the trigger. Narrator, authorities discovered thousands of dollars strapped to his body and a plane ticket to Illinois, suggesting he had intended to flee. Instead, the massacre ended with his own death. The aftermath. Interviews with survivors and local reporters. Narrator, the Ortega family was shattered. A total of 9 people lost their lives that night, with survivors left to grieve the devastating loss. The tragedy also sent shockwaves through Covina, a town unaccustomed to such horror. Narrator, the case remains one of the most horrific Christmas massacres in American history. A reminder that even in the season of joy, darkness can strike without warning. Interview with the psychologist. Psychologist, Pardo exhibited clear signs of narcissism and entitlement. He viewed himself as the victim, and rather than accept his failures, he sought to punish those he blamed. Conclusion: a Christmas never forgotten. The Ortega family should have had a night filled with love and laughter. Instead, their Christmas turned into a nightmare. Today, their memory lives on, a painful reminder of how one man's vengeance stole the joy from an entire community. Narrator, This has been a true crime documentary on the Santa Claus killer, Bruce Pardo. If you found this case shocking, like, share, follow and subscribe for more true crime stories.